This video is called People Share Their Deepest Secrets Anonymously. Thought it would be fun to check out. I've seen some clips on TikTok. Seems pretty wild. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Strangers share their secrets anonymously, then choose to either show their face. Okay, I didn't even know you could show your face. Or, yeah, walk away. Or skate away.
So this isn't really a secret, it's more of a life update.
Okay.
Recently I've been through a breakup and I got a ticket for having an open container, and it's really emotional because it's my first one that's really serious, and I view myself as like a really good person and really responsible. And I've been really hard on myself.
Oh.
I feel like I'm losing part of myself. It's hard to just keep going every single day.
Okay, this is a lot sadder than I thought it would be. This first one is a lot sadder than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, that sucks.
I act like being adopted doesn't bother me, but I miss my biological parents every day, even though I don't know them.
Oh shit. This is rough. Why is this so sad? That hurt.
So my secret is, I know 100% that I married my husband just because I was pregnant and I wasn't actually in love with him.
Oh no.
We're coming up on our 3-year wedding anniversary and I'm still not in love with him, and I really don't know what to do. And it really makes me sad for my son and myself.
Dog, what? Why is this so depressing? I thought I'd just be hearing a bunch of crazy shit, but like I'm sad. This is hurting me. Like everyone's breaking down. Bro, I'm emotional. I feel so sad right now. Yeah, walk away.
A secret I have, and it's usually a secret that most parents look down and most people say like, well, what are you gonna do? Is a secret that I truly want to do nothing in life. Like I have no sense of direction, because most people in my life told me that I'm pretty directionless, and my mom always tells me that I just don't really tend to follow things. I'm usually my own person, but because of that I just usually feel like I just don't want to do anything.
That's what? Why did you turn around like that? I just don't want to do anything with my life.
Okay, so my secret is that even though my boyfriend has not yet proposed, I have already purchased my wedding dress and my veil.
Wow.
And secured a photographer for the engagement shoot.
Oh my God.
The end.
Why would you do that? What if he doesn't propose? That's crazy. I mean, she's so confident too. She just showed her face. She showed her face. She's like, he is going to see this and he's going to propose to me tomorrow. He knows that I'm ready. I have the dress. Did she say she had the ring too? Wait, hold on.
The end.
What else is she?
My veil. And
the veil.
I have already purchased my wedding dress.
Wedding dress and the veil. Oh.
And secured a photographer for the engagement.
Dress, veil, and a photographer for the engagement shoot. Like, that's crazy. That's not crazy. I'm not calling her crazy. I'm just saying that's insane. Okay, I'm calling her crazy.
When I was a little kid, I lived with my grandmother, and they always had roaches. And one day my dad walked in, and I was eating a roach.
Okay, I think I've seen this clip before. But like... what would ever possess you? What would ever possess you to eat a roach? How hungry were you? Like, I get you were living with roaches, so I don't know the actual living situation. Like, was it out of hunger? Was it a power move? Were you like trying to scare the other roaches off? Were they like getting in your bed too much? You had to show them what's up? I don't know. Like, what would be the reason for that? Do you like how they taste? What do they taste like?
My secret is when I turned 18, I was scared about how I was going to pay for college. So I made an account on a sugar daddy website.
and acquired 4 sugar
4?
daddies.
That's a big deal.
And it never turned sexual, but I got paid $200 every time I would send them an email.
Every time?
And now I'm married, not to a sugar daddy, but still.
Whoa. 4. Okay, so you got 4 sugar daddies. Every single time you send them an email, like, I don't know the exact arrangement they had, but say you're like, is it per email conversation or per email? So if they're like, hey, how you doing? You're like, good. And they're like, oh, what'd you do today? Nothing. Is that $400? Or is it like $200 for the whole conversation? And then on top of that, to be doing that with 4 guys, she was making bank. Damn.
I fell in love with my best friend during 7th grade, and the weekend.
How old are you?
I had finally worked up the courage.
7th grade. Okay.
Say my
okay,
feelings
okay.
to him. I walked into the school on Monday and found out that he had died on that Saturday.
What?
And I've never truly gotten over it.
That's crazy.
I've always been afraid that someone I love or someone I care about will be gone before I have the chance to do anything with them. So
oh shit.
That just leads to so much unrest and
in 7th
pressure that
grade?
I've never been able to release.
Damn. Wow. Okay. 7th grade. Wow. Holy shit. Back from my break. Okay. I feel like we should do another one. I feel like we should pull up another one. We find episode 20. Choose either. Okay, yep. We know the drill. Show their face. Aw. Walk away unknown. Some secrets shared. Deal with sensitive topics.
When I was a kid, I lost a lot of my baby teeth in like 3rd grade. And that's when I think I started watching like Criminal Minds and like Law and Order SVU.
Okay.
So I would keep all my baby teeth in a leg in our coffee table in our living room. Because for some reason I wanted to convince people that like if I died young that my parents killed me, even though that's not what happened, it's just my baby teeth. So that's my secret.
That's like sociopathic. You kept your baby teeth and then put them in the dining room table. What did she say? Like, she put them in a leg of some kind of table because she wanted people to think that if she died, that her parents killed her. What the fuck?
When I was 16, I was molested by a classmate.
Oh, shit.
And it kind of drove me insane. And I ended up staying in a psych ward and then had to withdraw from high school for the time being.
Damn.
Anyway, I went through a whole court case process. And unfortunately, because I had close people, like close relationships with people who also knew my assailant, they testified against me, and thus all charges were dropped.
That's so fucked up.
Maybe a year ago, or a little less than that, I sent an email to this individual who is on a Mormon mission, like basically not forgiving him for what he did, but just saying like, sorry for putting his family through the financial hardship of a court case. But I really regret sending that now because after I did, I found out another girl that I'm friends with was also assaulted by this same individual, and it makes me sick.
Yeah, that's fucked
and
up.
I, as much as I don't want it to happen to other girls, I just hope that justice is served. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so horrible.
I'm still
especially like her apologizing. Her apologizing to her, I guess her abuser, makes the situation so much more fucked up that she even feels like she had to apologize for like putting him out of his way to like go into the courtroom after he assaulted her. That's fucked up. That's horrible.
When I was an adolescent, I was on some medication for anger problems and mood swings and stuff, and it was called Risperdal. And by the end of this, you might not think it was that intriguing of a secret, but taking that medication started to fumble my hormones or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, if I can just be as crude as possible, I started to grow tits.
Okay.
At an early age. I told my friend about this.
Hormones like
and
that.
He sort of made fun of me, and he's one of my.
I thought he meant hormones like his, I don't know, like it affected his mood and made him more irrational or like changed his personality in some way. I didn't know he meant like physically. Oh my God.
I told my friend about this, and he sort of made fun of me, and he's one of my best friends, and I guess I don't know. It was just sort of like, it was something really sensitive that I brought to light, and just bringing it out to someone who I trusted and just kind of being shut down in a way, or at least laughed at, just made me a little bit insecure. So
yeah,
that's it.
So when I was younger, for some reason, I was like attracted to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh Lord. Christian?
Like I really wanted to like have a freaking plushie of him or something, so I could like hug it or something. I don't know why, and I don't know how I didn't realize from earlier on that I wasn't straight.
I mean, that would make sense.
I've slept with both the husband and the wife from a marriage, and neither of them know.
Yo, S-tier homewrecker. S-tier homewrecker. This is a professional homewrecker right here. She doesn't just get one side, she hits it from both sides. Let me get the man and the wife. That's dedication.
All right, my secret is that my first crush was Anne Frank.
What? Go outside.
I'm a tattoo person, and one that I keep hidden from other people is that I have a piece of cake tattooed right in the middle of my butt because you can't tell me that I don't got cake.
What happened? What happened? I feel like we were so like intense and like heartfelt in the beginning of this, like, you saved my life, you know, people are talking about their trauma and shit. Now like I got cake tattooed in my butt crack because you can't tell me I don't have cake. What? And then I'm attracted to Sonic the Hedgehog. What was the other dude saying? He said something crazy. First crush was Anne Frank. That's wild. First of all, that's wild. I feel like we didn't talk about that one enough. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Where did you even see Anne Frank so often for you to have a crush on her? Did you read the diary? It was like, oh God, her words are so eloquently written.
I feel like I wear a mask and I haven't really revealed my true self yet.
Ooh, I feel that. I do that.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm completely in love with the girl who was next to me when you asked this question. I have not told her. She, in theory, has no idea. That's why I said that I would give her privacy for her secret. And then when she said I had to go first, I was like, okay, but we're going around the corner where the shade is, because I needed her to not know that.
But what if she sees the video? Are you gonna tell her before then, or you just wanted to find out from the video? That's crazy.
So last summer, my partner and I, we discussed that, you know, we both wanted to know our heritage. He always knew his, but I really didn't know mine. So I decided to get a 23andMe kit, and when I got the results, it said I had a half-sister. So I called my mom and I asked her, you know, I didn't have the best relationship with my dad growing up, but I said, oh, maybe he had another kid, maybe I can connect with this person. And she abruptly hung up the phone, and she called me back and she told me that it was actually not my dad, and that the sister that I had was from my biological dad, who she did not know, she claims to not know was my father. So I found out just about back last summer that who I thought was my dad, who put me through a lot of trauma, actually is not my dad.
Oh no, it's even worse because it's not even like a good dad.
I found out that my dad wasn't my dad from a 23andMe, and I lost interest.
Is this her
in
sister?
hanging out with that side of my family.
Is this the half sister? What?
My secret is I'm afraid of making mistakes. I think I can be really hard on myself sometimes, and occasionally, sometimes I find it relieving to make a mistake because it just makes me feel more human, and I feel like I can see that it's not the end of the world when I do make mistakes. So even though it's scary, there is some degree of relief that I find in making mistakes.
Yeah. Perfectionism is a drug. That's like, I don't know. I can be a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes. It's never a good thing. Like, I don't think it's a good thing. Like, sure, it makes you like go the extra mile in certain cases, but going the extra mile a lot of times will only make something like 3% better. And is it worth spending 3 hours making something 3% better when you could just spend those 3 hours like improving? I don't know how do I put this. So if you spend 10 hours making something like 4 or 5% better, those 10 hours could have been put into something that would be a lot more productive. You know what I mean? So like the whole perfectionism of I need this one specific thing to be perfect doesn't really help, because all it does is make you waste time on details that at the end of the day most people aren't even gonna notice. You know what I mean?
Hey everyone, Thoraya here. I wanted to say thank you for watching this episode. I am still selling these sweaters on my website if you're
okay. Get your bag. This was an interesting watch. I enjoyed it, but like, golly, I don't think I could like binge this. I don't think I could binge this. You know what I mean? It's gonna, I don't know, make me depressed or something.